Today, Angel Ariel is calling us to soul time, and she's blessing us with unity. And I have to be honest and explain that this morning, the first card I pulled out was Angel Daniel and Homecoming. And because Daniel had been up last week, I thought, let me get something else, something different. And the second card I picked was Angel Daniel again, and it was forgiveness. And I thought, that's been up before as well. Let's pick something new. And the third card I picked was Angel Ariel. And she was blessing me and you with unity. I'll go with that. That's nice. And I stuck it into the energy bowl. And straight away, in me came the invitation or the immediate reaction or action of taking the other two, the homecoming card and the forgiveness card, and putting them into the bowl as well. Because Angel Ariel is associated with what we call the eighth chakra, which is above the head. And it's about our soul's mission. It's about coming home to our true reason for being, full stop. And she's about helping to clear any limiting self-will. We might call that the ego. And in doing so, we clear away everything that's blocking us from truly living our soul's mission. And sure, isn't that exactly what Daniel is also gifting us with? Because it's in the ego that we feel hurt. You know, so often you hear, and it can be cliched too, so often you hear the phrase, what is it? It's gone out of my head now. But it's that sense of, you know, you have to forgive, you have to move on, and we do. But it's not about other people. And hurts that are in our lives are preventing us. And it's not the hurt, it's the lack of resolution around it, because life flows. It comes and it goes. And the challenge sometimes is to be able to distance ourselves from what's flowing in our lives, so we can neither be swayed one way or the other, but just get the lesson and the blessing from it. And isn't that the secret of life, to be able to sit at the feet of our own lives and to learn? But what if it's just about being at all points and all times, and we can't truly be within ourselves and realize and live our soul's mission, our true soul's mission, if there's something that's still hurting us or that we haven't found resolution to. So that's the challenge, isn't it? And it's not about the other person. It's not about going to anybody and saying, I forgive you, or you hurt me, or we don't need to do that. I work with many clients, and I can bring them into their energy field and help them to resolve and retune what they need to resolve and retune in that energy field, and then they can move on. So it's not about the other person. It's not about needing to go to anybody. But there is one person we tend not to forgive, and that's ourselves. And that blocks us from coming home within ourselves. And we learned that. We learned that very young. We learned how to, be hard on ourselves, condition, or even loving ourselves. It's what we absorbed and what we got from the adults and the significant people and the experiences in childhood, and, as I keep calling it, unresolved events of not feeling accepted or interpreting what's happened as being negative and that's what we do, negative for us, because if something happens and we get shouted at, well, it has to be our fault because we're the little person and they're the adult and they have to be right. And so we internalize that And then something else happens and we internalize that, and it builds one on top of the other until we've got this lovely big log blocking our energy flow. And it started off as a little blip. So it's about going back and retuning those blips. And that's what unity is all about. It's about communion. It's about the union of all our vibrations in harmony, working together. And when we resolve and retune those blips, that's what we get. So I invite you today just to put this phrase in your head. I truly forgive myself. And just keep saying that throughout your day. Any thought you think about somebody else, any sense of anger, anything. Just keep saying it in your head like a mantra all day. I truly forgive myself. I truly forgive myself. And at times you're going to think, I haven't a clue why I'm doing this. I don't think there's anything I need to forgive myself for. Just keep saying it. I truly forgive myself for any thoughts, beliefs, actions or habits that are preventing me from living my soul's mission. The shortened version is I truly forgive myself. But just put your hand on your solar plexus, on your heart, and just keep saying, I truly forgive myself. I truly forgive myself. I truly forgive myself for any thoughts, beliefs, actions or habits that are preventing me from living my best life. And in a few minutes, I'm going to actually do another live video of using 2 meridian tapping with that very phrase. I truly forgive myself for any thoughts, beliefs, actions and habits that I have that are preventing me from living my soul's mission. Stay tuned. I'll be back shortly.